Hello everyone, Don Cooper here from South Korea, Songtan, South Korea. Beautiful day, just walking around the neighborhood. I want to try out this application, see how things work. It's called Go Live. You should be able to find it on the Play Store. And this is one of our first live videos on YouTube. Done a few of them on Facebook. We'll walk around, show you what it looks like here in South Korea. You kind of get a feel for, what it's like here. A lot of people haven't been over here for many, many years. Maybe since the war. And things have changed a lot since then. We'll see here in a few minutes. We'll walk down one of the streets that has a lot of entertainment and restaurants and so forth, so you can kind of get an idea how it compares to the States. A lot of this is going to be in reverse video because of the way these cameras work when you're doing the selfie view like we're doing right now. Later on I'll change it to the front view and then it should look a lot better. Sunday evening here in South Korea. Just a real pretty day. A little windy, but not too bad. Your quality's going to go in and out because of the sun and under the shade. I'm going to change it around. So let's see if we can get the camera changed here. Okay, there's a street view. Not a lot to see, but gives you an idea what the traffic is right now, which is pretty light actually. Alright. Going down these steps, crossing over the street. I've been in Korea since 1980. First came over here 81, went back to the States, and then came back and was here 85 to 90, and then come back and forth a few times since then. But I've been here pretty much ever since. About 30 years in country, roughly. All right, so this is the view that I was telling you about as far as the restaurants and entertainment. It looks really nice at night, but you have to have a camera that's set up for low light conditions. Using a Samsung Galaxy S6 for this photography. Teasing Nice Dad is one individual that I follow. He's a real mentor, if you will, in regards to what you can accomplish if you really work at it and doing these vlogs, as they call them, video logs of what you do in your life. He has a tremendous audience, over 7 million people. So that's a lot. That's a lot of individuals watching his channel. He gets about 2 million hits in about 1 or 2 days when he puts up his vlog. So that's a magnificent audience. A lot of marketing value there that you can capitalize on and sell items. And he sponsors, or I should say he's sponsored by a lot of the famous brands. He's done, I think he's done Nike, some of the other brands. I don't know exactly what all brands he does. He does a YouTube channel pretty much. You'll see what he does sponsor. Like as far as cameras and so forth, he does a lot of comparisons. He likes Canon. I do believe Canon's one of his, Canon and Nikon, of course, they're two of the top, camera companies. All right, here's something you might kind of enjoy. Chevrolet in South Korea. From my understanding, they're made here. A few years ago, they changed over, or I shouldn't say changed over, but they started making some Chevrolets here in South Korea. So you got the Chevrolet dealer right here, pretty much not too far from where we live. Across the street you'll see some restaurants and one of the smaller buildings, but it's kind of a little bit of a miniature high-rise, if you will. And you get the Charbroil barbecued restaurant here on the right. So Charbroil going on. A lot of people out just relaxing. It gets a little bit busier at night. You know, the young people come out and they go to the restaurants, and then they go to the karaoke places and sing and have a good time. I was out here yesterday evening and the light was pretty dim, and today I don't know if this is going to come out better or not, but I'm going to try a few things to kind of get an idea of how things are going. You know, how things work out as far as your different camera lighting and so forth. All right. They do a lot of advertising on their vehicles. Here's an older vehicle here with some ads on it. Just like in the States, you know, you can see the ads here on the bus. A lot of it's really, you know, old school comparatively to the way that we do things, to some extent. Here you go. Here's some motorcycles. If you're into motorcycles, there's a Harley-Davidson. They got them over here, of course. They sell them on base. Nice looking Harley. Yeah. All right. Okay, here's one of the LG stores. The balloons up. Here's seafood. Come right in here and get your crab. This crab, I do believe, or your sea snake here. They cut it right up for you, put it on a plate, and you can eat it. They serve it raw, sashimi style. And here's the inside. It's not too busy right now. It gets a little bit busier at night, like I said. This is possibly the owner. Picture there. And their menu. All right. Some more restaurants over here. We'll see some that are familiar here coming up. Bank across the way there. Mr. Pizza. Hotel here on the right. There's the famous Pizza Hut. I remember when they first opened one of those up back when I was a young kid working at Kentucky Fried Chicken. They were right across the street, and we traded food. Pizza Hut. There it is. Got your Korean dessert cafe up above. Looks like that's doing pretty good business. Coffee and dessert, no doubt. All right. Walking around here and trying to check things out. Hopefully the audio is coming out good. With this wind, it's pretty much of a challenge. Later on, we're going to try to get us a microphone that has some windscreens on it. We're just using the native microphone on this Samsung Galaxy S6. Here's your juice place here. And there's a phone box. All right. This is some of the older and the newer parts of Songtan here. You get a little bit of a mixture of everything. It's not all new and it's not all old. You just kind of got a little bit of everything. They upgraded some of it, added some things. So Songtan started out as what they called it Songtan Up. And Songtan Up means Songtan Town. Up means town, just like up and down, up. And then Songtan Shi, went to Songtan Shi, went to a city. And it's like she, he, she. And then, not too awful long ago, I don't know, a few years ago, it was incorporated into the town adjacent to here named Pyeongtaek. And Pyeongtaek brought a lot of money to Songtan as far as their roads and so forth. So they've improved the roads. You know, the infrastructure itself is quite a bit better. You know, they're doing their best to try to make it better. So that's kind of the story there. When I first got over here, it was Songtan town. It was pretty small, and you didn't have a lot of these places of business, you know, like they have now. So quite a bit of difference. All right, need some mom's dessert there. It's pretty good. Looks like here's Starbucks, one of my favorite places to go. Although I go on base, it's a little bit cheaper, quite a bit cheaper. Starbucks, my coffee cost me about $2.25 in San Diego and, you know, stateside, whereas here off base it costs about $4 roughly, and then on base it's about $3.70. So a little more expensive. Just kind of one of your 7-Elevens. They call it CVS for you, not to be confused with CVS in the States. It's kind of like a 7-Eleven store. Here's Ole. This is my service provider that I use for my phone, mobile TV and internet, as it says. Very good company. We've been very happy with them. We had LG for a while, and they were good, but a little more expensive. Coverage is better with Ole. And you got SK, their competitor, right next door, looks like, here, just like they do in the States. They compete with each other head to head. So, I'm not sure. I've got Ole and SK, I think, actually. SK is one of the older companies. My wife, she takes care of that, so I don't really get too involved as long as it works. Doesn't work, I tell her, hey, gotta do something different here. All right, another company, Hyundai Motors. We got Hyundai here. Nice vehicles. I like them, they're good. I like Kia as well. I drive a Ford Escape, an old one. Still keeps going. And going and going. All right. We'll go down that way, but maybe we'll take a little different route maybe today. We'll go across the street here if we can navigate this. Change the view here. All right. Hope you're enjoying the show, as they say. Don Cooper. DonCooperProducts.com is my website. Got to put a plug in there for my website. Check it out. It's Amazon affiliate. We're an Amazon affiliate, so you can go in there and check out the products that we have. We're pretty much geared to a man cave type items, if you will. Laptops. Anything happen, I don't carry like dresses and shoes for women, although you can search on my website and find anything on Amazon that'll take you over there. So, on the storefront, though, if you will, we have a lot of electronics, things that we're interested in. Anyway, appreciate it if you take a look at it. give you some ideas what you think we ought to do to make it better. It's always nice to know. So any advice is appreciated. Switch this back over to the other view. So looking at me, if I be more interested in the little shops they've got. Let's go inside here. I'll give you an idea of what this looks like. They've got a little bit of everything, all the kind of things you'd want for your home. Pens, painting things here for the kids. It's kind of an interesting little place, you know, just like we have in the States. You got just a little bit of everything. Sandals over here on the right. Household items, your Listerine. You got just about everything you can think of that you might want for your home. Oh, it's quiet in here too. So, all right. So let's go back out. Monopolize the area here. I don't know if they frown on videotaping inside these stores or not. So let's make a real quick escape. I'll get told to escape. There's the puppy dogs. All right. See the guys out here on the motorcycle. Taking a nice ride around. It's a beautiful day to be, riding around. For the restaurant, looks pretty nice actually. I've been inside this one. It's a nice greenery outside. Looks like a pasta place. My wife would enjoy that, I'm sure. Facebook Live and YouTube Live are interesting mediums. We try to do a little bit more of this, see if we can get out here and show you all what Korea looks like, and if we do some traveling back stateside, we'll try to get in a few episodes there. That's one thing that Teasing Nice Dad does, that really enhances his vlog, is that he gets out and travels. I mean, it's expensive, but he gets paid very well, I'm sure. And it takes a lot of energy to do that too. It's not easy. Just doing these are simple. I go live and I don't do any editing on these. They're just, what it is what it is. And that's kind of what he does too, to some extent. But he does entirely. He goes and edits it and makes it look professional. So that takes a lot of work. But just like with anything, if you put the effort into it, then you get what you put into it. So I'm not telling anybody anything they don't already know, but it's a lot of fun just to get out and do these videos. My family gets to see them. I've done some before. If you've seen some of my other videos of some songs and music that I put together, just jamming on the guitar. So I'm sure you kind of got tired of seeing that. Most people that watch my channel, they probably said, Don, you need to get out and do something different. So that's what we're trying to do. I never got told that, but kind of figured it out on your own after a while. Hopefully this will increase our hits. Here you go, another American product. Domino's Pizza. Yeah, there you go, Domino's Pizza. Their pizza's a lot different though. Some of it, it has, they have things in it that we don't have. I don't know about the octopus. I don't think they put octopus or anything like that in it, but they do some different things with some of their food over here. Like McDonald's has a barbecue burger, I think, something along those lines that they make that I don't think they have on the menu in the States. So, all right. You can tell some of these buildings are pretty old. But old's good. it wasn't for the old, we wouldn't have the new. We got the younger generation that, you know, they like the newer things, and they get out and someone just said hello to me. I guess he doesn't mind being photographed. That's nice. Some people are really into it, you know. They don't mind getting on the vlog. I mean, this is his establishment. So yeah, and looks like that's his establishment, possibly. He's going into, can't read Korean. That's one thing. I don't know if it's a hotel or not, but he's very friendly. That was nice. I noticed that with Teasing Nice Dad, you know, he was going around, and a lot of people enjoy getting their photographs, and so I'm kind of getting a feel for that. I don't want to do anything that's going to cause a problem for anybody. You know, that wouldn't be good, obviously. So, kind of careful about, you know, just being right on with someone. There's a mini stop. This is a market, a little small market, kind of like a 7-Eleven. They have 7-Elevens here as well, so you can see what the differences are. These are little small establishments, and it's almost got ran over there by the McDonald's delivery motorcycle guy. Oh, there's a beautiful picture of this young girl here. Yeah, they have some beautiful advertisements. Their advertisements on television are just phenomenal. They are so beautiful. You know, the photography that they do, they really put a lot of effort just into doing a video for McDonald's, as an example. And there's McDonald's. All right, good food. Not real healthy, but good food. All right. Okay, walking on down here. It's getting kind of closer to where my niece lives. Okay, here's some more restaurants. And coming up here pretty soon, we'll be coming up on a restaurant that we normally go to, or do frequent quite a bit, I do believe. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is it up here. There's one since 1969. These people have been in business. Oh, pretty old. Yeah, this is, I do believe we've been in this one, I think. I'm not sure, but they're all quite a bit alike. It's really good over here. They have what they call samgyeopsal. Samgyeopsal is bacon. It's thick bacon that they fry right there in front of you on a grill. And one of the best ways to do it is a charcoal. They've got a charcoal grill that it's around, usually, like, you know, it's in the middle of the table, and they put charcoal in there. They heat that charcoal up and they drop it into a container on the table, and they make some of the most delicious barbecue bacon called samgyeopsal with all of the you know, add-ons with it. You know, you get lettuce, and you get peppers, and I like sokum ketum, they call it. It's with you get sokum is salt, and ketum is sesame seed oil. There's a little puppy dog going across the road with the girls. So it's really a delicious meal. They take it and wrap that bacon with rice, and you add your peppers and garlic and what they call gochujang or doenjang. It's either bean paste or hot pepper paste in it, and then you take it and wrap it up and you put it in your mouth. It's kind of a challenge at first, but you can get used to it after a while. It's just delicious. Oh, it's so good. All right, not too much to see over here. But we'll walk down here. This is a nice little walk. It's got some apartment buildings on the side, not a whole lot to see. Kind of get an idea here of what it looks like walking around. Just walking around Korea, my neck of the woods, as they say. Yeah. All right, I'll go over here, cross over. It's kind of a busy street, so I gotta kind of really watch because there's no lights. Sometimes the cars just come whipping on by, so you gotta be real careful. All right. Okay. Beautiful flowers on the side here. Let's see if we can get a shot of one of these flowers here. Okay, really pretty. Some beautiful flowers this time of year in April. Just kind of miss the cherry blossom time. They have a cherry blossom festival at Chenhae every year. Around this time, a little earlier, I think, maybe around the 15th or 10th or the first part of April, when they come out and bloom, full bloom. It's really pretty. I mean, they've got a flower over here called acacia that's just, oh, it's so good. It's the perfume smell that it makes is it's just so nice. Well, it's quieter over here. This is, like I say, my first time making this video on YouTube, and I don't know if this is going over to Facebook Live or not. We'll do a shot. Some of the kids here playing. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt. He's crying, so he kind of got hurt, I think. I think he's got some issues with his bike. He'll figure it out, though, I'm sure. They're pretty tough children over here. They learn early, and they get out at a young age. I mean, it's just amazing how young these children are, and they'll be out walking around, and you look to see if their mom and dad's around, and they're not. They just have their way of doing things in that regard, but it's, it's safe over here. This is a beautiful area here. This is one of the apartment complexes. It's got some really pretty scenery, as you can tell here with the flowers. Some pictures of the flowers. I think pretty much everybody likes flowers. It takes a lot to keep them growing and taking care of them. Some of them, of course, are wild and they just thrive on their own, but to really make them look nice, you gotta put a lot of work into them. And, some bees over there. My daughter, youngest daughter, she was telling me about this product called Hive that you can buy that will, you can get honey out of it. It's a hive, and I don't know all the details. You get a queen bee somewhere or another and put the queen bee in there, I guess, and it starts making all the honey. And the great thing about that Hive is that it's easy to to get the honey out. You just turn a crank, you stick this like big huge Allen wrench thing into it, key if you will, and it opens it up and your honey flows out. So it's a pretty amazing product. So, all right, well, I think we're gonna go up here. We'll show you one more little small shop. We'll take a break and see how these videos are turning out. Having a lot of fun making these. And we hope you like watching them. We'll keep trying to make it better. Working at it one at a time. Okay, there you go. Another one of their little like 7-Eleven stores, and some beautiful flowers here to There's a 7-Eleven, and kind of give you an idea what it looks like around the intersection here. All right, thanks for watching. Check out my website, DonCooperProducts.com. Thanks for watching and have a great day from South Korea. Songtan, South Korea. Bye-bye.